Ceremony. She's gone up to Shannon and Ryan's room and she was rubbing Ryan's feet in front of Shannon going, "Oh, auntie, you got nice blue eyes, your feet are so soft. Isn't it nice and warm in there?"
Like, you wasn't happy about it, was she, Shannon?
No, I wouldn't do that to somebody else's guy. As soon as she seen him, she was like, "Oh, you look nice. Do you go to the gym?" Hannah was like a thrower, to be honest. Maybe
You see, the moment that Holly got involved in this little situation with Hannah is the moment I was like, yeah, everything that Holly's doing is literally because of her own insecurities. Now, listen, there could be a case that there could be a whole lot of truth behind what's being said about Hannah, which I'm still waiting for it to really, unveil itself, I guess, in tonight's episode, because I don't feel like I have enough information just yet to say that Hannah was necessarily in the wrong completely. I do feel like obviously she was probably wrong to do a few things, but someone has definitely started to instigate the whole situation and make it into something that it's not. And Holly seems to be right at the tip of the iceberg, along, of course, with her bestie, Polly. Can you imagine? Who is surprised? The two most insecure women, well, they're not the two most, they are two of the most insecure women in the house, okay? And of course, they're going to be at the root of a problem. The thing, though, I will say before we continue is that Alex is always talking about how he doesn't like the fact that she likes to bring things up in public because it's embarrassing, da-da-da-da-da. So my question, Alex, would be, are you happy being with somebody that enjoys being messy? And when I say messy, what I mean is somebody that just enjoys being in other people's business. Whether or not she's telling the truth or not, why would you want to be with someone that likes to be in other people's business? That tells me a whole lot about that person. You see what I'm saying? But nonetheless, though, let's proceed.
Also, hold my hand because he's coming towards us. Let's make him jealous.
She's trying out one other bloke in an attempt to either get with them or make me jealous. So I've decided I'll be staying on my own.
I mean, listen, to be honest with you, let's be real. Stephen was always going to find the littlest of things to not spend time with Hannah. That's just the reality of it. To be honest with you, at the ceremony last night, what was it last night? Yeah, the one that happened this week. Really and truly, he should have never stayed. Obviously, he put leave. And I think in that position, he should have said, you know what? No, I actually do want to leave. Because we know, by his body language, by his energy, he has no intentions whatsoever of trying to make this work. And can somebody please remind me, I can't remember if he mentioned if his 4 kids are with the same woman or if they're with different women. I am curious about that, because he's such a, he's not even like that old, do you know what I mean? And he's got so many kids already, which it doesn't necessarily mean much anything, but I'm just curious because it kind of help paint a picture a bit more of the kind of type of person that he may be.
After's been terrible.
My behaviour after's been terrible?
Yeah.
Well, like what?
I'm trying to get...
We're taking the piss.
It's a shit joke. After I'd spoke about the honeymoon at the recruitment ceremony. I've said leave.
Do you honestly feel like you're treating me all right?
Do you think it's keeping on?
Yeah.
About me?
It wasn't about you. It's never been about you.
About your home hand to make Stephen jealous?
You're taking things so differently,
Sweet.
man.
I'm
so sick of people fucking throwing me under the bus. Get me off this fucking TV show, I swear to God.
The thing that I noticed about him in this scene was that he was getting off on it. Like the way he was smiling. Did you see the way he was like, yeah, just he had that grin in his face when he was delivering the information that he was delivering, And like, again, right now it does feel like the way she has behaved is probably, is inappropriate. Obviously, trying to hold someone's hand for a joke is definitely unacceptable. You don't do that. I don't condone that. I wouldn't be happy with that, And then also on top of that, the whole thing with the, allegedly she massaged his foot and then also said he's got nice eyes. I don't know if she really went out of the way to really massage someone's foot or if she just said, listen, I just like your feet or whatever. But I will say this, to saying someone that got nice eyes, I guess if you're saying to somebody that is taken and you're currently kind of taken, you definitely shouldn't be saying that. But I can understand her saying it on a friendly type of things. But either way, I do understand how it can come across incorrectly. So Hannah's type of level of banter, she calls it, is definitely not the best of it. So I'm definitely not going to sit here and defend the way she has behaved in any kind of shape or form. But I'm definitely still going to call out the fact that this guy, Stephen, was taking joy at the fact that he felt like as if he finally caught her out and everybody's now going to be on his side, because it's been very evident that he's wanted people on his side. But let's continue.
Being bashed and I'm being thrown under the bus and I'm being blindsided with all these little stupid stories, and there's clearly some shit stirring going on here, and I want to get to the bottom of it. I'm not being portrayed to look like a liar, and I'm not being portrayed to look like I've been disrespectful, when all I'm trying to do is build some friendships, have some fun with people. That is me like this boy. Like, he made me feel so comfortable and so happy. We had something in us maybe that we could try a bit more and we could move forward, but now they've all just ruined it. Everyone's just ruined it.
I mean, listen, I guess it's easy to say that maybe other people have ruined it because they are obviously saying a lot of things. I mean, listen, it's not fair the fact that, you know, Holly's taken the opportunity to literally do what she can to really paint that picture and to paint her as this completely, you know, a-hole. That's not cool. And like I said before, Alex needs to really check his go on that, because personally, I wouldn't be happy if my woman was getting involved and trying to, you know, potentially instigate things, or just the fact that she's being vocal as much as she is doing, because it's none of our business. We've got our own things to worry about, so let's not worry about nobody else. And this is why Alex is always saying that Holly loves a show. She always has to say things in front of people. She says in the other episode that, oh, you know, like, oh, it's a safe space for me to be vocal around other people, blah-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da, which, listen, it can be true, but also at the same time, it is still very evident that she does things because she definitely likes that show. She likes to be that center of attention. She likes to be at the head of certain things. And if Alex isn't really picking up on that, my guy. But nonetheless, though, because, in fact, Holly, when she says what she says about the Hannah situation, she says it in front of a bunch of people. In this situation here, Alex is just about to have a conversation one-on-one with Orson. Something that's far more respectful and definitely isn't trying to put on a show so everybody else gets involved. Do you see what I'm saying? It shows her the differences within their characters, and that's why their relationship it's not going to work outside the experience for sure. I'm pretty sure they're broken up now. I mean, I'd like to imagine they have, because I just don't see it working. And I'm just not a fan of Holly. She's nasty work, to be honest with you.
But I don't think it was that deep. You're quick though, bro. Okay. If you're not on good terms with your husband, you should not be flirting with other men, serious or unserious. That's crazy, and it's more.
There's an issue.
I do agree, absolutely agree.
Now that I told someone I liked the show and I wanted to see if
I don't know if there's an issue, but
well, there is, because that's how you've just said it.
It was just, there was maybe saying you was just like 13 or...
By asking someone if their shoe was fluffy?
And saying that they've got
joke?
really big eyes and nice eyelashes or something.
Grabbed Brian's foot and she's giving him a foot massage, and she looked at him and said, oh my God, your eyes are so beautiful. My hair straighteners.
Were you there?
Can we just recognize the way Sasha tells the story to Hannah compared to the way Holly tells the story to Stephen? I'm going to rewind that, because that needs to be replayed again, because that's exposing a whole lot about how information can be delivered and twisted.
Now that I told someone I liked the show and I wanted to see if
I don't know if there's an issue, but
well, there is, because that's how you've just said it.
It was just, there was maybe saying you was just like 13 or...
By asking someone if their shoe was fluffy?
And saying that they've got
joke?
really big eyes and nice eyelashes or something.
Grabbed Brian's foot and she's giving him a foot massage, and she looked at him and said, oh my God, your eyes are so beautiful.
So you notice when Sasha was saying it, she was just trying to say, this is what I've heard, but she definitely wasn't trying to say it in a way of saying that, you know, her delivery was just saying, this is what I've heard, so I don't know, you know. But Holly's one is like, yeah, so this is what happened. And you can tell she even role plays it. She role plays it with this little cheeky look. But you know what? Now I'm about to call Holly out real quick in a minute for something else that she says. Hold on for that one.
My hair straighteners.
Were you there?
No. Alex was like, well, Holly's not here. Alex has gone shut down and she's gone, Alex. And he's leant round just to let you know you're my favourite boy.
Oh, man.
My go-to thing is to be really nice to people.
Yeah.
And the fact that that's being twisted into being flirting is just so frustrating. I just feel so like mountain out of a molehill.
Make it right and all this, but then working on everyone else's man other than yourself. I'm sorry, but she's a beg. Hungry. This is not a Carvery, babe. You can't go along picking bits of what you want. And if you don't appreciate a good guy, someone's fucking gonna.
You see that comment right there? You see that comment right there? If you don't appreciate a good guy, then someone else is gonna. Imagine if Alex said that about another chick, right? Imagine he's having a conversation and he says, well, if somebody can't appreciate a good woman, da-da-da-da. You know the way she would take that and twist it, and she would make it into something that it's not, because of her own freaking sickening insecurities. Oh my God, oh my God, such a hypocrite. You're all probably watching thinking, damn, man, this guy really doesn't like this woman. Has this become like the hate Holly show? Nah, it hasn't. It's just, the woman is so freaking jarring and frustrating. And she sat there and said about how, obviously, she thinks that Hannah's a beg. What? Because she complimented your man. She must be a beg. Interesting. You know, she's only saying anything because she feels threatened. She feels threatened by Hannah's existence. That is why she's doing this. You see what I'm saying? And Polly was saying a few things here and there too. Polly just wasn't saying as much as what Holly was saying. But tonight's episode is looking a bit interesting because Polly gets herself in trouble with Adam. I'm looking forward to it, to be honest with you. I'm looking forward to it because, damn, some of these women in this show are moving a bit crazy, you know? they're making the guys look like they're the sensible ones of this season. Usually each season we get a split between some of the girls being a bit and some of the boys being a bit This season, damn, Molly and Polly have definitely taken it. Let's not forget Emma too. Emma's definitely done her fair bit here and there when it comes to her and Casper, but yeah, that's another one. But either way, let's continue with this stupidity.
The thing I said to Adam after I've kind of like done my people watching, I goes, I like her because she's fiery, she's feisty, and she looks like she don't give a shit.
Nice to hear someone, especially a man, actually big me up a little bit.
I mean, I'm not in a great place, you know, with Rochelle. Steve is not in a great place with Hannah.
Right, put the kettle on.
Okay.
I don't know what Austin's playing at, but that's nasty work. That is nasty work because he's basically proving, okay, what Rochelle has been trying to kind of say about him, you know? That he's, well, let me not say it right now because she's going to say it in a second anyway. So yeah, let's get into that. But yeah, that's not cool. But bear in mind, he was just told by Alex in the hot tub, yeah, that whether or not Hannah's going through a good time with her husband or not, you don't flirt with somebody else. Meanwhile, he's basically doing what Alex said that, you know, you shouldn't be doing. And Alex also said to him that none of us boys are going to take that. Meanwhile, also had his own little agenda. I know there's some people that have not been on Rochelle's side, and I get it. But for me personally, I see what Rochelle sees, to be honest with you, because yeah, there's something definitely not right with Austin.
Percent sure if Hannah fancies me or not. If she does, like...
The point we are staying together while on this retreat. A lot of distress. I'm quite frustrated with myself that I didn't do what I wanted to do because I wanted to leave, and he knew that.
Understand, like,
Did
why
you tell me
feel
how
that?
you felt before the commitment ceremony? Answer the question. Also, you have a very good way of trying to just, you know, circumvent answering questions. Did you tell me anything that you said on the couch?
Yes, you know what,
That's not true. On the couch, you said that how, when I said about not being mentally stimulated, you said that caused you distress. I said on the couch, I had already told to you. You also said you checked out. You said I wanted to leave. Did you say you wanted to stay?
You said you wanted to leave?
Also, now you say that we didn't have a
I'm asking
conversation.
you said you wanted
Do you
to
not
leave.
remember the conversation we had when I said now I can be home in time for my daughter's birthday?
Okay, and then what did we decide?
No, but what did you say?
I said let's do one more week.
Right.
Okay.
I said stay because
okay, so then I can't tell you what to do.
No, you definitely
exactly,
can't.
But
I already left once before, and I thought let's be in agreement when we leave.
This is not the first time that Rochelle has questioned him, and in the questioning that she's been questioned in, he's behaved as if he doesn't remember certain conversations or certain things that were said, you know? And that says a lot. That says a lot. To be fair, I pick up on their conversations, and there's definitely more inconsistencies from his side because Rochelle has been Rochelle throughout the whole time. We've also now, each time she has come up to him, he's definitely been a bit, that never happened, you know what I mean? And he tries to flip it a little bit, but he can't flip it with her because she's too much on the ball, you know? And he's finding that frustrating, you know? It's definitely getting to him, you know? He's like, damn, I can't say anything and get anything right because she's onto me. And respectfully, she should be, you know, because she's not here to waste her time. But the fact that they had a conversation prior to the obviously the you know, that night when they choose whether they stay or go, whatever, right? And the fact they had that conversation and he said, hey, listen, I want to give it another try for a week. But then meanwhile, he's not even telling her the full shebang of how he's really feeling. And then he's basically blindsiding her in front of the experts about how he's really feeling. Bro, like, you got issues. And this is why I guess she doesn't respect him. And this is why she says that she doesn't see him as a man's man, because he's not vocal about what he needs. You see what I'm saying? So clearly she's been vocal about things off camera, letting him know da-da-da-da-da-da. And he's basically not said a single word until he's gone in front of other people. Damn, he might as well be another freaking a Holly. But it's not that deep, to be fair. But yeah, let's get into it.
Is it fine for you to lie?
Let me just
as much as you have.
Let me just say this.
What about your lies?
I'm not going to actually sit here and
Let's talk
to
about
you.
your lies.
Me,
You're a liar. You're a fraud.
Once you come after my integrity, once you come after my
You
livelihood.
if your business is registered on company's house, you're not even registered on company's house, but you said you are. You're a fraud, and I've seen through you. It's fine. That's exactly what I'm doing.
I've lost all respect for you.
I
And once I lose that,
I lost respect for you. I lost respect for you on the honeymoon. And, you know, he probably hopes he did write leave now, but he wanted to drag this out another week, and we're dragging it out another week.
Fucking disrespectful, bro. And why should I keep trying? I don't argue with my 2.5-year-old. I'm not coming here to argue with a 48-year-old.
But this is the problem, right? He seems to voice things of how he really feels elsewhere, but he can't do it in their conversations. I mean, people can sit and argue and say that's because maybe she shuts him down, but I don't see it that way. I see it more in a situation of where they've had conversations off camera, okay? And he did say at the ceremony that they have had conversations as well that have been quite deep, but he hasn't taken any opportunities to actually voice certain things in those conversations. So there's clearly been an open space within their conversations that he obviously hasn't used, he hasn't abused, you know? And I just think that whenever we see them on camera, she's always obviously, you know, really trying to, she's always cutting him up purely because he's now saying things that are completely different. Do you know what I mean? She's saying, hold on a minute. This isn't what you told me. Wait, hold on a minute. You actually didn't tell me this. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. So wait, so you don't remember that bit? Oh, wait, hold on. Things aren't adding up. So therefore she's gonna go into this mode, which I completely get. Listen, maybe I'm crazy too, you know what I mean? But I see her point of view. With him, something ain't adding up. But hey, you can tell me otherwise. But nonetheless though, let me know your thoughts. I'm looking forward to tonight's episode. To be fair, I have thoroughly enjoyed this season, to be honest with you. I feel like this season's been better than in the last season. But the season before that, I did like that one too. But nonetheless though, catch you guys for tonight's episode tomorrow. Yeah, I'm done. I'm out. Peace.